Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from, all over the globe. I welcome you very warmly to this live broadcast. I'm Chukwuka Okeke, and today I have something very, very interesting, very inspiring, very encouraging, to say the least, and it is simply the story of Derrick. I saw it on the blog, and I just felt I should use it to encourage the entire TBC community. All right. And so I just want everyone watching and listening at this point in time to be very attentive. Don't allow any distractions around you so you can get the full gist as I read it out to us. I bet you it's quite interesting. And I believe some of us, when we hear this, it will inspire us as well, okay? To duplicate that which Derrick has done. All right? So you just sit back, relax, and just listen. Okay? I'm going to read, the entire blog, just that I will not be able to, you will not be able to hear his voice because I'm not sharing, unable to share this time. Okay? All right. I read. Yesterday, the whole TBC community witnessed Embe collecting a heavy hitter bonus valued at $7,211 in Bitcoin. He's rich today because of TBC, but he certainly didn't start out rich. And Embe agreed to let me share his personal story here on the blog. His story is also a love story. Dorothy, his wife today, met Embe before TBC ever existed. At that time, Embe was a mathematics and physics teacher at a private school. And even though the title sounds glamorous, the pay was far from extraordinary. His salary was about $80 a month in his local currency in Cameroon. He lived in a tiny studio apartment with a shared bathroom between 6 of these apartments. Only true love could bring this couple together because his income wouldn't impress most women. Embe has always been charming, and Dorothy fell in love with him in spite of the financial conditions at that time. She says, I believed in Embe because he was so positive and also very smart. See the video below to document his humble beginning. This video was done after he was elected to be the leader of Cameroon in TBC. I will not be able to share this video. Okay. So what I will advise at this point in time is, I believe when you listen to this live broadcast at your own time, it will inspire you also to go to the blog yourself. Look out for this blog post, which is titled Ember's Rag to Riches Story, with poster, animated GIF, video, and the story, which I am reading out to you right now. Okay, so I encourage you, everyone, to go and watch it yourselves. Okay, and be inspired. So let me continue reading. One day, shortly after TBC came into Ember's life, Dorothy peeked into what's Ember's wallet, and what she saw shocked her. It wasn't the money in it. There was only the equivalent of about $4. It was a piece of paper about the same size as paper money, and it was a handwritten affirmation. It said, I will have $100,000 before December 31st, 2016. She cracked open his wallet in October of 2016. She was shocked and even laughed at him for having such a big dream so fast. Impossible, right? But Ember stood his ground and said, the year hasn't ended yet. Ember is not just a dreamer, he is also a doer. He grabbed the opportunity to run for the elected position of being the country leader of Cameroon for TBC, which had a bounty of 100,000 TBC coins. He won the election in early November 2016, when each TBC coin was worth about $75 each. So technically, his manifestation of having $100,000 before the end of the year came true. It just happened to be in TBC. He had the confidence to trade TBC coin for his local currency at the current price of TBC at the time. So many times, and each trade was in excess of about $100. He found the magic button, but it wasn't on a computer at the exchange site, at an exchange site. It was on the tip of his tongue. People were feverishly throwing money at him, left and right, because he caught the vision of TBC and couldn't stop talking about it. Dorothy is so happy that her doubts were wrong. She does like to shop. No surprise there. Lots of laugh. I'm tempted to put up 30 pics of her from her current trip, all in different outfits. Eat your hearts out, ladies. Consider printing up this image and putting it in your wallets to look at daily. I hope you will see yourself in one of the positions of this image. Time is very short now because of the admin credits and the rapid rewards. these positions will be filled before you know it. Just look inside and find the inner strength to believe in yourself to create a massive retirement. Did only $4 in his wallet stop Mbe? Hell no. It just inspired him to work harder. Every excuse others make, Mbe could have made too, and it would have been seen as justifiable. He was poor. The facts are the facts. He came from an average home in a third world country. He had to start the journey alone and struggled at first to get some support from the people in his life at that time. His belief overpowered them. And one by one, he signed them up. But he found it was extremely difficult to get them to believe the same way he believed. Examples of success in TBC at that time were far and few between. Mbe's success in TBC was just at the beginning. Many days were filled with disappointment. When promises to trade didn't happen, even at times when money was desperately needed. The climb up from the bottom is always a painful process. Tears wet his pillow on such nights. Some people were very hard to deal with, and unreasonable people are commonplace. Do you think Mbe's rise to riches was without personal attacks on him? The attacks have never ended. But Mbe has that inner strength that gets him going every day. He learned to keep a big smile on his face, even when he had an empty wallet, and had to show confidence in what he was doing in spite of all the doubters surrounding him. Make no mistake, success for Mbe was not easy, nor did he expect it would be easy. He knew in his heart of hearts that TBC was the right vision, and the mission of TBC kept him inspired to press forward. He only wished others wouldn't have to struggle as much as he did to reach success. Mbe is a pathfinder and a pioneer, and he has the scars to prove it. From all the arrows shot at him, people lied to his face, robbed him, stole many things from him, made false accusations about him, and you can only imagine how difficult it was to inch his way forward. Our history in TBC is an open book on the blog. We have had some serious challenges, and it was because of leaders like Mbe we survived them. It's easy to tell Mbe's story because it is also my story as the admin and creator of TBC. We both have inner strength that does make all the difference in the world. We are determined to make the world a better place for others because our hearts ache daily. The one thing we all can do is invite others to join us on a journey that has already proven to be fruitful out of effort. Just remember that effort is an absolute requirement to find joy on the path of success. Success is a result. Guarantees can only be found within one's own heart, because the outside world is full of empty promises. May TBC bring a change to the world in such a way that poverty and misery can come to a final end. May humanity rise up to fulfill its destiny. May your story unfold in such a way that joy will fill your heart, and that the inheritance God provided you will be returned and multiplied. TBC is your birthright. Wow, this is just great. All right, very, very inspiring. I must say, as a matter of fact, as I read it, my inspiration, was inching up to a crescendo. All right, there's no way you will read this Ember story and not get inspired. So my advice is for every TBCian watching this broadcast all over the world, go back to the blog and read this over and over and over again. Trust me, you will get very inspired. Because like I said, I am getting very, very inspired myself. I am, because this is a true life story of Ember Derrick. And I tell you, we have a lot of things in common. Yours sincerely and Ember Derrick. And I know that my time is coming. Soon, very soon. Because the truth remains that once you envision something and you remain consistent with it, you remain committed to it, it will surely come to pass. Consistency is the name of this game. Consistency. If you are consistent, if you are committed, if you are serious, if you are ready to sacrifice, you will eventually turn out successful. We have seen the story of Ember Derrick. Let us duplicate that which Ember has done. And I tell you, like I've said in a couple of my broadcasts, from inception, really, because I believe that TBC is real. I've always believed it. From the first day I heard about it till date, I've never looked back. And that's the reason I know that success is just very close for everyone that has the same passion. Yes, for everyone that has the same passion, that has the same vision, that is ready to go all the way, because quitters don't win and winners don't quit, they say, and it is true. So let's keep our eyes on the ball, because when you take your eyes off the ball, you lose it. And that is true. So let's fix our eyes on the ball at all times. And I tell you, there is no regret with TBC. There is no regret with the billion coin. Let's hang in there. Do the necessary and relevant things. Timely. August is the month to reckon with within TBC community. Let's go and duplicate embederic success. I thank you very much, as many as are watching this live broadcast. I thank you so very much for listening, for watching. I do this every single day, and I invite you to always join my live broadcasts. There will always be, something educative, something inspiring, something instructive, all towards the success of everyone that is dedicated to moving TBC forward. Thank you once again. And I just want to say this before I close this broadcast. For any reason you need some clarification on what you have just heard, or what you have just heard, or what I've just said, get in touch with me. I'm passionate about the success of every TBCian. I will do the best I can at all times to support all TBCians the best way possible I can. Yes, I will. It's part of the sacrifices that we have to make as TBCians, as leaders within the TBC community. We must carry everyone along until we get there. Even after we have gotten there, we must not stop there. All right? Until humanity is liberated from poverty, hunger, scarcity, lack. God helping us, it will happen. So get in touch with me after this broadcast. Go below my video. Under the description section, you will see my contacts. Get in touch with me. I will help you. I will mentor you. I will teach you. I will guide you. All right? So in TBC, it's always a win-win situation. Thank you so very much. God bless you all, and bye now.